Alright, we're doing a lot of cleanup. I added more pins. I added more everything. So, yeah, to sort of make this place look organized again. Look at all this stuff. Look at all of it. Alright, so what do we got? So I'm doing StreamYard, so if anybody wants to just join and chat, you can do that. I will figure that out. We passed 600, which is great, by the way. All right, so is this? You know what I need? I need more shelves. Is what I need. My paint area has gotten big. My paint area has gotten big. So let me live comment viewer show. I don't know what to do with that. Copy. Boom. 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 So if you want to join, live viewer comments show up on StreamYard. This is an example. I don't even know what that means. What the heck is that there for? I don't know what that's. What's that banner? Oh, well, ticker. I don't know what that is. I don't know. Example comments. That's what I want. If you want to join, Richard. I know, 600. That's pretty cool. All right, put that up there. God, I got a lot of paints now. I got a lot of paints. And I need more shelf space. That's what I need. That's what I need. I need more shelf space. Amazing how this just sort of like gathers, you know? I mean, you just get more and more and more. You know what I mean? Hi, I'm fine. Thanks. Well, I'm just really just trying to put Humpty Dumpty back together again. Is what I'm trying to do. And I'm going to transparent paint there, pearlize, pearl. So it's just a lot of paint. I bought a lot of paint. You know that. There's a lot of paint. And I've got more stuff coming this week. And I got these little cups. These little cups for my new clear coat. It's an epoxy clear coat. And it's supposed to be extremely durable. I mean, you won't be able to scratch your baits even with hooks. I mean, you just won't be able to do it. It's really, really good epoxy. So we're going to check that out when that happens. And then what do we got? an empty. We'll put the empty in there. We got the water, got the cleaner, all this fun stuff. Now the back. How do you get rid of the banner? How do you get rid of the banner? I don't know how to get rid of the banner. See, banners. I could show that. This is an example. Okay, get rid of that. I don't know how to get rid of that banner. How do you get rid of the banner? Example banners. Well, that's mule fishing. So I can hide that. I could do this and comments live. What if I do show this and then I hide that and there it goes. There it goes. So, right now, the shirt. February giveaway. So, all right. This stuff is going to go up here. It's cold outside. It's 24 degrees outside. Hey, 24 degrees. That's better. I met High on Pie this morning on another broadcast. I had a good time with those chaps. I mean, they were fun. Good people. Yeah, fishermen are good people. They taught catfishing. I don't know much about catfishing except throw something big and stinky on a hook. Just wait. That's about all I know about catfishing. Should paint something, huh? Should paint something. Paint some more lipless. That would be fun. I've got more lipless coming in. Rattle traps. Basically, a rattle trap is a lipless with BBs in it. Makes lots of noise. That's a rattle trap. I don't know who calls them rattle trap. I mean, who started that, but just differentiate it. So we're going to put these on my helping hands. And we'll paint some lipless. Lipless is very, 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 very popular. Nobody joined yet? Okay. Let's see. I don't know how to pin. How do you pin that thing? How do you pin it? All right. Oh, that's not it. Put timeout. I put one user on timeout. Pin it. How do you pin it? Live start. Okay, live. So if you go back into YouTube and in the chat, you can link to pin it. Okay, let's see. Pin. Ah, there it goes. Okay. There you go. Thanks, Richard. Now anybody can join if they want. With the chat. Bring that microphone closer to me so y'all can hear me. There we go. Now y'all can hear me better. Maybe you guys have some ideas as to what to do with it. You want me to paint this? What do we got? So let's put that down here. And turn on my compressor. Well, you always have to start with white. You always have to start with white. Let's see what we can do here. We'll put that there. We can put you guys right there. Right on the desk. There you go. That looks good. See my fat belly. I'm going to lose my fat belly this year. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to lose it. And hopefully nobody finds it. I hope I don't refund it. Stop it. Okay. I'm looking to see if anybody's in the waiting room. All right, let's get white on these things. Kind of an interesting relief on these baits. These are half ounce. Half ounce baits. Definite sinkers. Silent. Good catchers. They're good catchers. Bass and trout will jump on these things. Yeah. Can't you just take moss? Yeah, just take moss. We got 2 cars. We got 3 cars. No one knows how to drive my truck. Is a stick shift. I haven't taught my kids how to drive a stick shift yet. Oh, look. All right. Add to stream. There you are, bud.
How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good.
So you're learning that StreamYard well, aren't you?
Well, working on it.
Yeah.
You only get 20 hours a month, so.
Yeah, that's all you do, yeah.
So what color do you think I should paint these things?
You're asking me? God, I'm colorblind, mate.
Are you really?
No.
I don't know. I mean, you could be. I don't know. I think
Well, yellow is my favorite color.
yellow is a good color for fish. So is red. Both those are two. I mean, probably the most popular colors.
Uh-huh.
So what I'm going to do, I really, I like that the color shifting one.
Mm-hmm.
Where is it? Here it is. It's a red flash color shift. I used that on the jerk baits over here. And it shifts to a blue. So this red, I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if you can see that. It's a color shift.
Yeah.
And I like that. It's got a blue in it. And that looks pretty cool.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, UK Fishing with Big Dan. Thanks very much for sending me a hoodie.
Oh, he's sending you a hoodie?
Yeah. It's very nice of him.
What are you making me feel bad about only sending you a bait?
No, not at all.
Is that what you're trying to do?
Oh, that name's come up again. Cali Bear?
Oh, yeah.
I said that right?
Yeah, Callie's.
Cali Bear?
Oh, look. Cool. Look, we got Brandon. Brandon's here.
Hello.
Hello,
how are you
Brandon.
guys?
There.
Sorry for the weird light. It's not very good lighting here with the phone.
That's okay.
Hello.
I'm sorry about that. So what are you guys up to?
We'll paint some jerk baits, or some lipless cranks, actually.
Nice.
Paint some lipless cranks. And I got this color shift paint. It takes sort of like a light red to blue.
Oh yeah, that stuff is the stuff that Sixth Sense uses.
Yeah, well, yeah, this is really.
They use yeah, I think I'm sure they use the higher end stuff, but yeah, I use the powders. I like to use the powders and mix them into my paint. Yeah, I take the reducer. I just squirt some reducer in there and then mix in the stuff so it's super, super thin so it can actually spray really well. Because that's one problem I had.
Well, because of the pigmentation, I have to thin it out too. It requires, it's almost a 1-to-1.
Yeah.
It's like
that Createx white though. Yeah, the Createx white is absolutely thick. It's crazy. It is a pain to work with.
I like the Createx one. It works good. I usually do a 3-to-1 on that mix.
Yeah,
nice
that's a pretty thick paint.
It's like thinning just makes the paint go farther.
Yep, true.
So how are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I mean, just went fishing 2 days ago. I caught one bass, had an hour bloody nose, and I was back in the backwaters, like in the swamps, and there's spiders everywhere, all trying to get on me and onto the boat. It was just a mess.
Did you use
I mean,
bait?
it was just a mess. What?
Did you use a spider bait? A phantom?
I should have. I really should have. They were hitting top water. I mean, they're about to spawn too, which I am super pumped about. So hopefully going to go out after them next week. So
it's 24 degrees outside here right now.
Yeah, that's way too cold for me. Not happening.
Yeah, it's a little cold for me too. I gotta stay local, stay close to home until I fully recover from this stroke.
Well, it looks like you're doing better. I mean, you're painting lures and talking,
Oh yeah.
So, even goes blinking
awesome.
fishing.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah,
stay at home and rest, but no, he goes out fishing.
yeah.
What is that? And that color shift really looks pretty cool when it dries up.
Yeah, it does. That's looking really cool. I've got a little something. I don't know if I should show you this or not. All right, so everybody watching, you guys are getting a sneak peek on this. So
Okay, let me see.
I don't know if you guys know Benno. I think his last name. I always mess up his last name, so I'm just gonna. His first name is Benno, and he is a legendary bait maker, like a very legendary one. And he makes some of the most amazing soft plastic lures out there.
Yeah.
He's right around. He's like 9 months behind on orders. He just had a stroke as well, but he's helping me design a bait, and this is how it's looking so far. So it is not very good looking right now, but I haven't finished
I can see
messing
a
around with the
fish.
tail. But yeah, I still need to finish out roughing it out. Then I need to figure out the details, and then I need to do the tail. Then I need to do some clear coats over it, and then I'm going to mold it, cast it a few times, make a couple molds, and start pouring. It'll be something I'm very, very excited about.
So how much weight lead do you have to put in that thing?
So for this one right here, when I cast this and make a mold for it for soft plastic lures, because this is going to be a soft plastic paddle tail. It's going to be a paddle tail basically.
Okay.
So you can put this on like a 10-aught beast hook, maybe an 8-aught if you're lucky enough, but it's going to have a hook pocket in between the top fin. And yeah, I'm super pumped about it. There's a special method of pouring it, which will give me super great detail. So it'll be very exciting. Are you ready to do this painting challenge?
What's that?
Are you ready to do that painting challenge?
Sure.
I mean, I'm ready for it. I don't know.
I've had sort of a strange week, but yeah, I'm kind of.
I mean, I just need to order I just need to order some blanks, and I'll get to. I mean, we can do it. I mean, should we both have the same blank, and then do it, or should we just have different blanks and do whatever?
I do different blanks.
Okay, I'll order up some more.
I got 80 more blanks coming this week.
Oh, dang.
Mostly rattle traps. These are silent. So I ordered a bunch of rattle traps, and I needed more jerk baits. I did order one swim bait, and so it'll be interesting because it's a soft tail paddle swim bait. It's a hard bait, but with a soft tail paddle, and I wanted to try it. So I ordered one just to give it a shot and see what happens.
So,
do you make any micro jerk baits?
Yes, tons of them. Tons of them. Jerk baits, micro jerk baits. Oh yeah, I got a bunch of micro jerk baits.
Not that I have a clue what they are, and I haven't got a clue what you two are talking about, but hey, I'm just reading the question.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, I do. I actually do. Ultralight baits are my favorite. And
yeah, you make some cool ones.
Ultralight fishing is really the most fun fishing I can do. And so I do. Most of my baits that I paint are quarter ounce or lighter. This is a half-ounce bait, but most of my baits that I do are quarter ounce or lighter. So this one right here, I mean, is just an example. I have other patterns, but this one right here,
micro on the UL striper fishing is my favorite.
Yeah. So this one right here is 0.1 ounces. This is 0.1.
Wow.
So it's a very lightweight, but it'll catch.
They are awesome. I must admit, I do like them.
They'll catch.
Mike, you're gonna be so proud of me. I went out and I picked up an ultralight rod. I went out and picked up an ultralight.
Everybody's
my first ever.
Rod.
I mean, I mean, like all of my rods are like. I don't think I have one rod that's not extra heavy. I mean, that's I
Really?
love power fishing. Power fishing is my favorite. If they're not biting, like something like this right here, I don't know if you can see, but I mean,
Yeah.
this thing's pretty darn tore up. But
Oh
yeah.
yeah, well you do. You like good baits. I like
Oh, I
small
love big
test
baits.
I love it.
I mean, I've got some big glides that I make. This one right here. This is a poplar glide. Got a ton of these things everywhere. I mean, I don't know if it switch it over here. Oh, wrong one. But I've got a ton of different glide baits. This one right here, the Gantrel, amazing, amazing swim bait. If you want to get into fishing swim baits, the S-Waver and the Gantrel are two of the best ones.
Sharky Smith
Definitely pick up some.
Tony has just entered the room.
Hmm?
I have
What?
one extra
Shark Smith Angling just entered the room, Tony. He says
Oh.
hi to you.
Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. I'm sorry, I can't see the chat, so.
No, that's why I'm helping Mike out here.
What's that? What happened? Hi, Mike. Hi, Richard and Brendan. Hey, Shark
Yeah.
Smith.
Yeah, that's Tony, that is.
Yeah, I'll tell you, you catch a striper on an ultralight system, bam!
Oh,
I mean,
boy.
those things fight like a dickens, boy.
Oh, I bet it would. I mean,
But they're fantastic.
yeah,
And
that would be
they'll
super
hit.
cool.
They'll hit. I mean, you throw a quarter. I mean, every fish will hit an ultralight. The difference is, can you play it? Because the one thing about an extra heavy, I mean, you're working with 40, 50 pound braid, you just muscle that baby in. But with an ultralight, you're working with 4 pound test, and you're not going to muscle that baby in. Not with 4 pound test.
Yeah, I mean, I literally feel scared throwing a heavier Texas rig or Carolina rig on 15-pound test. Like I usually stick around 17. I don't know why. I've had some bad issues with 15-pound tests before. It's I think it's the way I cast, and I don't really know. I mean, I just like heavier stuff. I like using the bigger stuff and all kinds of stuff like that.
Bigger stuff's more forgiving.
True. Yeah. But I just love throwing the big baits. That's my new passion. I've gone out, I think 4 or 5 times the past few weeks, and I've thrown nothing but big baits and Senko when the bait gets tough. I mean that Senko never fails. So you guys probably know that.
Shark Smith said I'd have to cast about 3,000 miles to catch one, Mike.
Well,
so what's fishing like in the UK?
They ocean fish a lot.
Yeah, you guys do?
We sea fish a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I do some shark fishing every once in a while, but I mean, it's like nothing on the boat.
They catch conger eels.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Those things? That's a bucket list fish. Well, from like a wreck, from a shipwreck, that would be super cool to fish for one of those.
I mean, if you want to catch shark, have a word with Shark Smith Angling. He's awesome. Got a great
yeah?
Yeah, he's awesome.
I'll go check him out. I'll make sure to subscribe to him.
I will drop his link for you if you wish.
All right, I'll watch the replay, and once I click it, I'll be able to subscribe to him. Thank you.
Not a problem.
Do you guys do much carp? I know you guys have like a big thing with carp, right? You guys fish for a lot of carp over there?
Well, we call that freshwater fishing over here. Me personally, no. No. I know.
Yeah, because I saw some big ones.
I had to do some homework to figure out a good bait to send them for sea bass.
Oh yeah, I bet you had to put some extra clear coat on it, because I bet those sea bass and everything, they hit it pretty hard.
It'll be interesting what they catch with my bait.
Yeah,
4 of them are
I'm excited to see too.
Richard's afraid to use it.
There you go. I've
Yeah.
just dropped his link in the chat there.
All right. I don't want to. There we go. Got it. Thank you.
And yes,
So,
Tony, we are going shark fishing or tote
I got
fishing.
Dan and Jay and Beverly. Woo! Yeah, a bunch of people. Look at that.
How you doing, Jay? Sorry, I was just picking up the link. I can see you coming. That's all right. I feel more secure now. Jay's on the other side. He can look after that bit.
this is my shark setup.
I love this color.
This is a 12-foot surf rod. I don't even know if it has an action to it. I don't really know. 12-foot heavy. That's it.
I think the Brits overcompensate. In fact, they got long rods while I'm fishing with a 24-incher.
Only 12 foot.
Come on.
Well, between 12 and 15 foot, Dave, just for argument's sake.
Wow. I mean, a 15-foot. I saw one time. I saw a Bass Pro. I saw a 15-foot rod. It was a big spinning rod. Yeah, that thing was that was a big rod.
That's a surf rod.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, this is. I have a surf rod right here, but that's a 12-footer, and that's big. That's big by any standards. Yeah. The thing you need though is a 2-piece surf rod, because if it's not 2-piece, you're probably not going to fit it in your car.
This is true.
Or store it.
Yeah, but normally the bigger rods I think come in 3 pieces anyway. But most of the 12-footers come in 2 6-foot bits. So, yeah.
Mm. Have you ever casted off the another like a piece of your rod before, or are the ferrules just really tight?
Yeah, me personally, no, but I have seen it done. Yep.
Yeah.
And yeah, it is quite funny as well.
Yeah, it is. And then you just watch them catch fish. You know, they hook a fish when the rod isn't broken into 2 pieces.
That's right. Yeah, all the reels falling off.
Yeah. Yeah. Goliath grouper or something I want to target someday. That'd be really cool.
Well, I haven't even seen the Oregon coast yet since we moved here. So I'm there. I used to fish the ocean a lot in California, but
yeah, they've got some pretty good fishing there.
I mean, here's
Darren,
away.
Darren's just entered the building, and Valerie.
Darren? Oh, there's Valerie. Darren's here. Valerie got her bait yesterday. Woo!
Oh, nice. So what's your favorite pattern to do so far? Like, what do you like to do?
Oh. Probably the coolest pattern is the pumpkin seed sunfish, because it is the prettiest pattern.
It is a cool pattern.
It is.
Maybe you can put some of that blue color shift on there.
It's got blue and orange and it's just purple, and it is. And that's what Valerie got. Valerie got one of my spinner baits. That's a pumpkin seed sunfish.
Oh yeah.
She got.
Right here's a little bluegill that I did. It's got some transparent blue on the cheek there, and this crazy. Nice. I got some of that the crazy like webbing stuff where it's just this crazy weaving pattern. That stuff is really cool to work with.
That's kind of what she got. So I put a spinner on the back, and
that's super cool. Wait, is that like a lipless crankbait? What is that?
Yeah, it's a lipless crank, but with a hook and a spinner back, and that'll catch. This will catch anything, man.
Yeah, it would.
That'll catch anything.
Heck, you could drop that through the ice, couldn't you?
So that's probably one of my favorite baits to do.
Yeah, that's cool.
I really think that when I throw that thing, trout will hit it, anything will hit it.
Yeah.
So
this smaller baits, you can pretty much catch everything with them. That's nice. Yeah.
Oh yeah, smaller baits always work.
Yep. Yeah.
Always work.
But then there's a time and a place for your large, like your medium-sized crankbaits and your bigger-sized crankbaits as well.
Well,
Like when the shad are spawning.
If you can get the bait on, start small, get the bait, get the fish really in a feeding frenzy, then grab another rod with a bigger bait and try to hook him in a big one. That's pretty much how I work it. So
yeah, have you ever tried flutter spoons? The big flutter spoons, like the big 2-ounce flutter spoons before? Because those catch big fish.
yesterday.
Oh, that's cool. Is that like a casting spoon?
Yep, that's for trout.
That's cool.
Painted
Yeah, I think the trout would love that thing.
Yeah, those things are. I mean, and again, I live in trout country, so you got.
Yeah.
I got to cater. Okay, so
Well, I'm gonna hit the road.
All right,
so
Brandon.
I gotta get back to work. Hey, thank you guys. Thank you, Richard. Thank you, Mike.
And you, Brendan. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I would shake your hand, but I'm not there.
Yeah.
It's a topic. Yeah.
Maybe someday. Maybe someday.
Maybe someday.
I need to go to the UK. I tried to talk my wife into going to the UK this year. For our anniversary. She said no. She's British.
She knows what it's like over here, so no.
Yes. She just she didn't want to go. I was ready to purchase the tickets.
Well, they're all saying goodbye to you. Take care, Jay, Darren.
All right.
Sharky.
I'll see you guys later. Thank you, guys.
All right. See you, Brandon.
All right.
See you, mate.
See you guys. Thank you.
He's a good kid.
Fluty Way. My name. Somebody's waiting to come in, Mike.
Oh, let me see.
My name is.
Yes.
I hope I said that right.
There he goes. All right. So we got some pretty cool color shifting paint.
Yo, what's happening?
Hey, guys.
Oh, I don't want to do that.
How you doing, mate?
I'm all right, mate. So?
All good, mate. Yeah, just had my dinner. That's why I was not on the phone. Yeah, I'm good, mate.
Just had mine as well.
Yeah.
Just having fun painting.
Hold on, mate. I do love watching him. Tash. There she is. Wait, babe.
There you go. I'm going to put some. Oh yeah, I know what to do on top of that.
Yeah, how's Tasha doing?
Yeah, sure. She's there, mate. Can you see her?
Hey, Mom.
Mom's here.
Hi, Mom.
There's Flute Way.
Flute
I
Way.
like Flute Way. Who's Flute Way?
Yeah.
Her name is Midam, but you can call her Uni. Welcome to the channel, anyway.
Yeah, welcome. Yeah, I don't think I'm subscribed to Flute Way. That doesn't sound familiar.
Hi, Beverly. You okay?
I'm sure. No, he hasn't.
Yeah, that looks good.
Yeah, see Rich and Leo got his Leos today.
Is Rich and Leo on? Oh, yeah.
He's got his Leos. He's got his Leos today.
He's probably working today.
His Leos off Mike.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he got him, did he?
Yeah,
Rich
got him
and
this
Leo
morning.
Yeah, Rich and Leo got your lures this morning.
He's in my waiting room.
No, he got your lures this morning.
Oh, he did? Oh, that's awesome.
Hello.
Wally Flyboy.
Hello, boys.
Oh, look at
How you doing, Rich?
that.
Yeah, not bad, mate.
You got the lures, huh?
Come on then, show us your snazzy lures.
Yeah.
They're already out being used.
They're already out being. After Kennedy. There it is. Look at that. That's awesome.
Let's see. Let me put you in big. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That's
sick them, man.
Look at
that's
that.
one of them.
Yeah, boy.
That is awesome.
That's a biggie. I gave him a big one.
They've already hooked
Wow.
me.
It's good hooks.
Very good.
You might be able to catch something now, Rich.
No, don't go that far.
That's neat.
I'm just going to ignore you, Everton boy. Oh, and then there's this one.
Oh yeah.
That's the one.
Look at that one. That is
I like
awesome.
that one. It's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love this.
I
Yeah,
think
it's
that
one of my
one's pretty
favourites,
good.
Mike.
So this
That's
Looks
one's
like the
neat.
zebra fly you did yesterday.
So this one's a deeper diver than the other one.
That's gonna catch something.
That's going to catch some bass. One
I
amount on
think
that
so.
Not
one.
with Rich using it, well. If Leo uses it, it might.
Get Leo on it.
And then
Oh, I sent 3. I can't remember what I sent.
there's a
Hello.
Hi.
Hello, Lucy.
Hi, Lucy. That's me. That's me. All right. We got him on the solo.
Hello, princess.
Then you didn't catch the COVID.
Who caught a COVID?
COVID.
Somebody caught a COVID?
No.
She said Darren can't catch COVID, let alone a fish.
I catch more fish than you do, bud.
That's because you go out more than I do. Sorry, how many
You
fish
can't
have
go
I
out because you got
catch?
COVID.
How many smoothhound have you caught, Darren?
Me,
Yeah,
4, I think.
is that it? I had 5 in one session last year.
Did you? How many cod have you caught, Rich?
How many what?
How many cod?
We don't get them around here.
Well, there you go, you see.
Yeah, see? There's fair love and war, my friend.
There is, mate. Okay.
How's my little mate anyway?
He's all right,
Yeah?
yeah. He's just had his first curry.
Yeah? Oh, these are amazing. Look.
Well, I hope mine come tomorrow.
Jay Daniels says, Rich, only one Bassmaster, and that's Leo.
Yeah, Jay, but I had that one at the beginning of the year that was the same size, Jay.
Now, we don't remember that one.
No.
Yeah. That's past. We're
You
talking
never
about
do.
present.
Say again, mate.
That's
Hey,
past.
Tony.
We're talking about present.
Hey, Jay. Hey, Tash.
See what
Hey,
Dan wrote.
John, just
Big
read
Dan.
that.
This 3-on-day release.
Oh, dear. You're all a bunch of laughs today. And look, talk about the devil.
There he is.
Here he is, the Bath legend. All right, Leo.
Hello, Leo. How you doing, mate?
Hey, Leo.
Mike.
You see what I sent your papa? I said, and I gave you an extra sticker for you.
Yeah, he's
Should have been a sticker in there for you.
Well, if Richard's got his
You're
today,
doing goldfish today, mate.
oh, it's on there already. That's
What's
awesome,
that?
Rich.
You're doing goldfish today.
This is it's a lipless crank. So I don't know what I'm doing until I finish it.
There you go, Mike.
Here, Mike,
It's
look at
already,
the
it's
screen.
already on there.
Already on his box.
What's that?
Your
I made
sticker's
something?
already on his box.
They put it on the top of the box so they can sit on you.
That's pride of place.
Oh, there it is.
Underneath your crack. Is that it?
Well, Leo needed. I think I sent a couple of them. One for Leo too.
Yeah, no, that is Leo's.
Leo
sticker,
has a
though.
sticker. He probably
Leo-
would have
Leo-
put it on his father.
Leo's already put it on his tackle box.
Don't tell him we're going to visit him. It was going to be a surprise.
You what?
As if you told him we're going to visit him.
We didn't hear nothing here. You're frozen.
Yeah, you have. Just take it out.
What's going on about?
Yeah, but Daz, we didn't hear him.
All right, make yourself.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, I've got a visit booked.
This one.
2 o'clock. I think it's the 26th of February.
2 o'clock.
Yeah.
Right, then,
Huh?
Yeah, me and Jim Jelly will come and see you. Yeah, we'll have a nice visit. 2 hours? Bloody hell.
And a glow.
You can go after 5 minutes if you want.
Who's on the phone? Is that Rich?
No,
No, it's not me, it's Darren.
I'll even have a haircut for you.
Bloody hell, you can have a shave as well.
Leo said thanks very much for his sticker.
Yeah.
Mike.
I can't go. Jackie on the side of your face.
I like those. Those look good the way they are.
Shit.
Yeah. Is that my shirt hanging up behind you?
Those will catch fish.
We've already had this conversation. It's mine.
2 days.
Keep dreaming, Jarvis. Keep dreaming.
Well, that's exactly what Big Dan said.
Big friend.
Ain't nobody winning that by me.
Yeah. Sorry, I've already won it. You just don't know it.
Yeah. That's what it tells you. Right.
Awesome.
Right, guys, I'm going to bounce off of it because, what's going on?
All right, Rich.
We got homework to do and everything, so
Oh,
we just wanted to come on and say thanks very much, Mike, for the.
oh, you're very welcome. My pleasure.
And Leo said thanks very much for his stickers.
I hope he likes it.
Yeah, he does, mate. He loves them. What's going on here? There you go.
Well, you be safe, Rich.
Yeah, mate. I'll jump on later on tonight.
That's so cool that he got it.
Yeah.
And I'll speak to you all very soon.
All right, buddy. Take it
It
easy.
only took a day longer than Valerie to get hers.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it? I was quite shocked. I checked the
Valerie just
tracker.
got hers yesterday.
I checked the tracker tonight. This morning, it said it was at my local office to be delivered. So I was like, result.
Hopefully, I'll get mine tomorrow then.
No, yours will come this way as well.
Nah, I don't think
Right,
so.
I'm going to jump. So I'll speak to you all later.
All right,
Thanks
take it
again,
easy,
Mike,
mate.
and we'll see you soon.
Yeah.
Take care.
Take care, guys. Bye.
Now you guys got to learn how to lure fish. Of all that bait fishing.
Yeah, well, I mean, there is plenty of guys over here who do lure fishing, but it's not something us sort of like beach fishermen get into. Not really.
Well, yeah. Well, out on the boat, you could probably do much better with it.
But to be honest with you, this last year, I've been building up my own lure box and
Cool.
whatever, and I'm all set. I'm all ready to go. It's just actually going to do it. So I got loads of little lures and what have you to try.
Yeah. I love lure fishing. It just keeps me busy.
Yeah, I like the idea of just going down with a little rucksack in, with maybe a flask of coffee, and walk up and down the beach around the rocky areas. That sounds good to me.
trying to figure out now. You got to figure out what eye to put on these things. Well, I like that one. Blue eye. That looks good. We're gonna go blue, 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 blue. I like it.
Can you put some glue over here, Mike? Because last night one of Richard's eyes fell out of his fly he gave me. I need to stick it back in.
He didn't use it. He uses that ultraviolet stuff. He didn't use enough ultraviolet, I guess.
I got a little eye in that end, and I got me fly here where it's come off of.
Yeah.
Have to get some super glue and glue it back on or something.
Yep, that's all you do. That's all you do. You just get some super glue and a little dab will do you.
More than likely, Jay. But no, I never fish and drink. Never ever.
You never fish and drink?
No, I don't fish and drink. No.
Well, I don't. I have. I'm on so many medications that I can't drink hardly anything. I've had 2 beers in 7 years. So I mean, it's just.
Alvin's just in your house. I don't know, mate.
I want to have a beer.
Alvin Lewis, Big Matt.
Come on, there. There. Those look good. Look at that. That looks good. I like the blue eyes. Blue eyes look good.
I'm not called Eddie.
What's that?
They're calling me Eddie.
Eddie.
Yeah, Eddie the Eagle.
Ah. Post Fluteways website or YouTube page. I don't know.
From India.
Fluteways from India?
India, yeah.
Whereabouts?
India.
Well,
I don't know, mate.
I don't know. My best friend, I grew up around Gujaratis. And the only words I know in Gujarati are not very nice. I always knew when I was getting cussed out at, though.
Yeah, that language always stays the same, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's loud. It's like Italians. That's why I got along with them so much.
Yeah.
They're loud. But yeah, you have Punjab, Gujarat, and then Hindi. You know, it's pretty much all of India right there. So, lost that stupid eye. More eyes hit the ground. So where is he from? Did he put down? No, he didn't put down yet. I love Indian food. Oh, I cook Indian food. I've got my round tin of spices, and I make my own roti. And we were taught not to use utensils. We would just use roti or chapati and use that to eat with. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right, so there's 4. These 2.
That's all right, Darren. Don't worry about it, mate.
What happened?
Well, he had to disappear. He got a phone call or something.
Hey, how dare he? Oh, we got Alvin Lewis, too. I don't know Alvin either. We got to post Alvin's.
I did tell you they were in the chat, but you weren't listening.
I'm focusing.
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean.
Focusing. This is very, this is important. You put, drops of glue, and then eyes just fly all over the place.
Beverly says the blue is a pretty color.
Yeah, it turned out. Yeah, the blue's a good eye color for these. Don't shake all the time. My goodness.
Oh, Big Dad, stop!
What? What do you do? To be a ski jumper, you can Google Eddie the Eagle and you will see.
And you will see me. Yes.
I'm sorry, a ski jumper from India? That's like the
No.
bobsled team.
Mike, Darren's backstage. Yeah, it's awesome, isn't it,
There it
Jay?
There it is.
Just to think, a couple of months ago, he was struggling to hit 500, and now look at him. Bang, 600.
I know.
Think about that, folks.
You just got to give away a shirt.
No, you got to have good people on
Give
your
it away
channel,
to Mick,
Mike.
Mike.
That too. All right. Let me do the other side. I like the blue eyes. Look great. Good thing I ordered more eyes. I'll tell you, when you add the eyes, they just come to life. You know, they look like fish. These are really a good color. That color shift and that pearl turquoise for its back. These are good colors to catch bass. This will be a good bait for bass fishing.
And that's like freshwater bass, isn't it?
Right, largemouth and smallmouth.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yep. Wouldn't surprise me if a trout hit it too. So they hit anything that they think is advantageous to them. I catch a lot of trout.
When I go on.
What, did you get your laws today?
No, not yet, mate. Like,
No.
I was just going to say, when I do get them and I cast it out, I don't care if there's a fish on it or not, as long as I get it back.
Yeah, tell me about it. I don't think I want to fish with it.
No, I'm the same.
I'm going to put it in my window.
Like collector's items, I guess.
Yeah, man. To me, and I'd doing them.
Well, you don't get too many gifts from the States, do you?
No, they normally get lost in the post.
I know. I was afraid of that. I mean, Valerie's got lost for like 4 days, and she lives in Ohio.
Sorry? All right.
It's a good sign that Rich has got his, though.
What's that?
It's a good sign that Rich has got his.
Oh, Rich and Leo, yeah.
Yeah,
absolutely. See, just to show you that I wasn't lying, I have started making up my own things. Not mine. I bought a short, but because I want to go and do lure fishing, I've been out and I bought a load of stuff, you know, just to keep myself going, you know, try and have a go. All different types and everything.
hey, cat.
Nice one, Rich. Well then, ready?
You slipped up, man.
Now you just got to learn how to use them.
That is very true. Yeah. I've got a rod and a reel
We've
and
all got
everything.
to start somewhere.
Yeah, that's absolutely. I've never done it before in my life, so. Oh, Jay, that's so that's probably yours is there as well, then, Jay. But you missed your postman. Yeah. Well, I've been in all day, so being the day off, I haven't had nothing yet. Did you put the right address on there, Mike?
Yours is at 20, right?
20, yeah.
20, right?
No.
Because you changed it on me. You went from 5 to 20, right?
Yeah, that's my one. Mine, Mike.
Oh, that was yours?
Mine went from.
Yours went from 5 to 20.
What?
Yeah, I did.
Because I moved, didn't I? Yeah.
I'm pretty good. pretty sure you guys, I got the right addresses.
Yeah, I thought they'd turn up. Or I
Yeah.
could make out that they didn't turn up and just leave it, upstairs on the little side. So I think, oh, well, I didn't get
Or we
it,
can
so
make
I
out
don't
we
have to
didn't
use
get
it. Yeah,
and then get another one.
absolutely. Yeah. I don't think you should do that again.
What do you mean again?
Well, yeah, exactly. I mean, it cost him too much to send him in the first place. What he should have done is sent them all to Richard.
We could say
one
we didn't
parcel.
get them, and then he should give us the T-shirt.
The T-shirt's mine.
Sasha wants it.
No. So you can.
So I can't hear what you're saying, Daz.
Those look really cool. Don't those look cool?
Yeah, they do actually, Mike. They do look cool.
Yeah, those things. And that color shift is really cool. And then I put a pearl on the back and added just a touch of yellow to it to give it a gold look. So really, really neat.
So how many have you made since you've been doing this, Mike?
My guess is about 120.
Maybe
More.
Sure.
Well, the thing
Yeah,
is,
he's only been doing it a week.
Yeah, exactly.
it's going to go in a store, and we have a street market here in town that starts in June, and I want to sell them at the street market. So that would be a lot of fun. Like I said, there's just not a lot of the fishing. I live in like a prime fishing area, but there's very little fishing stores in this town.
Lunker Larry's just entered the chat.
Uncle Larry, how you
How you
doing?
buddy?
Richard, I missed my parcel. Oh, Jay missed his package today. So you guys all should be getting them today or tomorrow.
Well, I suppose they got to bring mine down to the West Country, so it's got a little bit further to travel.
Oh, gutted, Jay.
Yeah.
No way, Jay will be tomorrow morning.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, straight down there.
All right, first dip. The first dip. Remember that game, Barrel of Monkeys? Remember that game?
No.
It's probably an American thing. I don't know. But that looks great. That's going to look really good in the water. That's going to look great in the water.
That coating you put on them certainly brings it out of them, doesn't it? Makes them right up.
Oh, look what I did. I forgot to make room for it. Boy, mama.
Yeah, I gathered that, mate. I could hardly hear you sometimes.
I just mumbled to myself.
Oh, no, I was talking to Darren.
I forgot to make room on my drying rack. So these are yesterday's baits. So I got to move them down. I had to order more hardware because I'm running out of hardware as I'm making baits. And I need to more split rings. I think I have enough hooks for a while. But the yesterday's experiment sort of went awry. That didn't work out yesterday. Oh well. Live and learn. Pinch it. Now the new clear coat I got coming this week on Friday. That's an epoxy, so it's 2 parts. It's got a hardener, and then I mix it and I brush it on with a brush. I don't dip it. And I ordered a swim bait, which is going to be really interesting to paint. And then clear coat it.
Darren.
Aaron's here. Yeah. Well, they even dry better than this. So I really, when this clear coat dries, it looks so much better. When you think about these yesterday, these spoons I did yesterday, they look so much better all dry. These things look great. So I love those. Those will turn out good. Those will work good too. Same color pattern. It looks like. What is this? Huh? What a coincidence. That's why the trout will probably bite this too. They'd be confused. Confuse the fish.
I don't know what it's talking about.
My new clear coat I'm getting, it's brand new formulation on the market. Brand new. It said you won't be able to scratch it with a hook. That stuff is going to be just hard as rock.
How many coats do you put on there?
Just one when you dip it.
Yeah.
This epoxy I'm getting is supposed to do just great with just one coat. But it's, like I said, it's hard as a rock. It's going to be really nice. It'll make the bait last a lot longer, I guess. But, like these baits right here, the lipless cranks are designed to bounce off a rock, bounce off a wood, things like that. That's why the tie line is up in the middle of the back. They actually point down and they bounce off of debris and stuff.
All right, okay. Good idea.
That's the design. So you just basically crank it through cover where all the fish are hiding, and then they jump on it. And that is how these work. And the rattle traps, which I'm going to get this week, they do the same thing, just with BBs in them, make noise. It's good to throw silent ones and loud ones, because fish, they get used to. Bass are smart. Bass learn. So when they hear the rattle, they don't hit it. But if they see something silent, that's different. And these things shake and vibrate in the water, and that motion in the water creates sonic waves too. And so these do make sound, but through the water.
Uh-huh.
And the fish will hear it and see it and feel it, and then they just jump on it. This is going to be a good bait, though. This is one of those baits I'll be using a lot of. I'll be using all my baits. Use them all.
Why not?
I ain't going to buy none. Pre-made.
Well, exactly. If you can make them like that, you can afford to use them, lose them, whatever, and most of all, catch fish on them.
Yeah. No, it'll be great. It's going to be such a great season this year. I ordered a stand-up bar for my kayak. So, and that will allow me to get in and out of my kayak easier, but maybe even stand up on it. I don't know. Maybe after I lose some more weight.
It's not a good idea to stand in a kayak, is it?
Well, my kayak's very stable because it has outriggers.
Yeah, right. Okay. Yeah.
So it's got a 6-foot beam on it. So it's very stable. Just about anybody can stand up on my kayak if they can balance. Me, I'm just not very good at balancing. But if I have a stand-up bar, something I can hold on to, and stand up and hold on and lean against it, then I'll be able to do more sight fishing. So that would be great.
Tony's asking, is the paint and epoxy dear to buy?
Well, this, what's dear to buy?
Expensive.
Oh, expensive. The epoxy clear coat was $32 for a pint. So it's not, but it lasts a long time. The paint runs about $5 a container. So, and that's 2 ounces. But I mean, all right, so think about all that I've spent and I could probably do 200 lures. And if you just, I sort of stay with basic colors, the primary colors, and mix my own colors. So typically, you pop out about $50 in paints, say $85 with the clear coat. And that does hundreds of baits. Now, typically, one of these costs $10 minimum. I mean, if you buy it in the store.
Yeah.
So multiply 200 times 10, it's $2,000, all for about, $85.
Oh,
Well, plus your blanks. So you got your blanks. So
yeah.
The blanks run about $1.50 to $2 a blank. So, so you buy your blanks for $1.50 or so on average, and then so still a great deal.
Yeah, I'll say. Yeah.
I mean, you're really, and then you're just getting exactly what you want. You're just and what works in your water.
Yeah.
My water. The green, the red, the browns work really, really well. These people that do what's called fire tiger design, that doesn't work well in my waters. But yet it's the prettiest design probably. But it just doesn't work well in my water. So I don't think I've done a fire tiger yet. But my most popular design, let me see.
Your next question, Mike, if you can hear me, is
Yeah.
how much are your stickers?
$3.
There you go, Beverly. $3.
$3. $3 for him. But if you win the shirt, you get a free sticker.
Yeah, but I've already won the shirt, so we don't have to go into that conversation again.
So this sort of color, this color right here, works really, really well in my water too. It's one of my most popular colors. It's sort of a gold brown, and it works really well. It's just that works really well. So it just depends where you live, really. Which one works, which one's going to work better in your water. But I love painting my own stuff because you can just do what you want.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you do make mistakes. I mean, we had some pretty ugly things here that I made mistakes on, Pretty ugly.
No, it won't be a fix, Darren.
Yeah. What's that? What? Don't forget to hit the thumbs up.
Anyways, let's end off.
But I did. Oh, I did these rainbow ones that I did the other day. Look at that. I mean, that. Wait. Take it out of my box. I love the way these turned out. That's going to be a really good one because rainbow trout is a very, very probably one of the more popular fish, and that one's going to just kill it in the water. This jerkbait. That is a great looking bait.
It is. Yeah.
How did I get into making lures? Boredom. I couldn't hold an airbrush. I have when I had my aneurysm and I was paralyzed for like 6-7 months 3 years ago and had seizures and took a lot of recovery. And I used to airbrush when I was 35 years ago when my wife and I first got married, but and I just couldn't hold anything. I mean, everything was shaking and I couldn't hold nothing. And so it wasn't until recently that I can actually hold this without dropping it. And I've always loved art. My father was a syndicated cartoonist, and he was an artist, published author. And my my first cousin, he's a really good artist, and I've always done art. So I mean, it was always something I like. And when you paint lures, I mean, like you said, it's kind of art. It's art.
Yeah, it is.
It's just art. And it's fun. It's just a different, instead of a canvas, I'm using blanks. And come here. And I just enjoy it. And it's therapy. I mean, to be honest, I mean, I suffer these strokes, and even though I'm on blood thinner, so it doesn't have lasting effects, but it just allows me to, I don't know, stay in the fishing genre. But even though it's 25 degrees outside right now, and I can still do something, and I don't know, it's just therapy, I guess. Just therapy.
Well, you do a terrific job, mate. They're awesome.
Yeah, thanks. I just got to keep busy. That's why I write. These this science fiction series that I've got. It's very hard for me to write the third book. I'm having a hard time working my way through it because my brain has a hard time thinking that it used to. When I wrote these 2 books, for the most part, I wrote these before my aneurysm and my blood clot in my brain. So it was easy. In fact, Phoenix Rising took me 3 weeks. This one took me 2 months to write. And it was just, my brain could work faster then. But I still have the blood clot in my head. It's inoperable. So it's harder for me to do what I did before. Fishing requires very little thought. I go out on my kayak, I cast it out there, no big deal. I mean, it's a fun activity I can enjoy without hurting my brain. But writing is harder for me now. It's just harder. This third book is going to take a while. It's harder, especially, and it's a complicated book. To be honest, when I wrote the outline for the third book, it is 3 bad guys. In the first book, I only had 1 bad guy. On the third book, I got 3 bad guys. And there's 3 fronts that my guys, I got different teams working at solving these clues and these mysteries and battling the bad guys, in space, on land, underneath the ground, and stuff like that. It's just my outline. And when I wrote it, it's pretty darn cool. But It's like when I have to come up with characters, planets, species, cultures, and build worlds around them, and that's a little harder nowadays than it was when I wrote those 2 books.
And Darren, I totally agree.
Darren. Well, thank you, Darren. I appreciate it. I used to be more talented. But nowadays it's just harder. I get so frustrated sometimes. It's just tougher nowadays. My brain is, I don't know. Have you ever battled your brain? I mean, it's hard. I'm Italian. It's just, we're not patient people, Italians. We aren't. So you're like Pandora's box.
Yeah. Every time you come up, there's something different.
Well, you know what? My first book I wrote was this one. It's called A True Survival Guide for Small Businesses. And it was when my hair wasn't so gray. But this is a business book. This is not a fiction. This is a nonfiction book. And I was on a focus group panel in Washington, D.C. for small businesses. And I took so many notes and stuff. And I owned a small business then. So everything I learned in that focus group and within super smart people, I wrote down and then I put it in this book. It's great for small businesses. And then when my mother died, I kind of regretted not knowing my mom's history as much as I did, because she was raised in the mafia. She was in street gangs, never graduated 7th grade. I mean, tough gal, Mom. So I wrote this book for my kids because we die young. And it's called Finding Paradise. It's my autobiography. But that's me surfing. And it's me on horseback in the Rocky Mountains, Breckenridge. And that was fun. I was skinnier. Look at that. I could see my belt without the aid of a mirror back then. I mean, that was great.
Hi, James. Thank you.
Hey, James. Thank you, James. Thank you very much. Yeah, I subscribe to James Guy. He gets me a lot of subscribers. That's all he does. That's all he does on his channel is to get people subscribers.
Excellent. So, yeah, you need those channels.
Yeah, no, he's fantastic.
And that's not often that happens, Darren, is it? You speechless.
Oh, he's it's probably worse for my family than it is for me. I mean, I get frustrated, but imagine I have 3 kids that live at home with my wife, and they've had my youngest, who's 14 years old now, just turned 14. She's had to deal with a sick father for almost 7 years. So pretty much her old memory growing up. And she's been shortchanged. And unfortunately with Lizzie, my youngest, she's afraid to get close to me because she's actually seen me coded once and on life support. And she's seen me almost die 3 or 4 other times. And so she's kind of likes to keep that distance, that buffer. And that's kind of a shame. I wish there was a way I could circumvent that, but she's a 14-year-old girl.
Yeah.
I don't know how parents get past the 13 and 14-year-old girls.
You tell me it's a struggle. I got a 14-year-old boy.
Well, all of them. You just got to make sure that you monitor their internet. But for a girl, this mood swings, man. I love her to death, though. I mean, she's just great, but she's been shortchanged. So I wish there was a way to go back in time and not be sick. But I've had everything fail on me, everything but my heart. But I mean, my heart's the only thing that hasn't failed yet. So
you've got a heart of gold anyway, mate. We all know
maybe
that.
that's why it hasn't failed. It's not real. It's made of gold.
Yeah, absolutely, mate.
But it's been a challenge. It's been a fantastic. I mean, my wife and I have been married 35 years in March, so coming up. So next month, actually, wow, next month, 35.
Yeah.
So that's a long time.
Yeah, it is.
Well, we got 6 people on. Wow. Still, you guys haven't gotten tired of me yet. Thanks, Darren. Well, you know what? You guys in the UK have been good mates. I mean,
Well, thanks, mate.
you guys really have. I have some great YouTube friends here, but you guys, you're consistent, and we support each other, and that is a fantastic thing to do. All right, man, I'm going to end it now that we finished my baits. It turned out great. Those are going to catch fish. They're going to catch fish.
Excellent.
That's the important part. And I'll see you guys. I might get on the water later today. I don't know. All depends on the temperature. My lake. It's a beautiful day. It's blue skies and sunny out. It's amazing to be so pretty outside and be 23 degrees.
Yeah.
How is that possible?
Well, the wife's just about to leave for work, so
Okay.
I'm going to say goodbye to her. Everybody in the chat, goodbye. Stay safe.
Yeah, thank you, everybody.
And Mike, thanks for a great live, mate.
Thanks for joining me, Richard. Take care.
No problem, mate. Be safe, all.